Welcome back. You're still watching Sports Tonight, which you live from Channels TV Sports Center in Lagos, Nigeria. Time for the FIFA Confederations Cup update. You know the story. The Germans, they are the champions. They won the Confederations Cup for the first time ever in their history. My colleague Yemi Adebayo joins us now to discuss this segment. Yemi, good to have you on the program.
Always a pleasure, Austin.
We knew it was going to be a very tight final, but few pundits out there gave this young German team a chance to beat this experienced Chilean side.
Yeah. Opinions were divided, and most people were tilting towards the Chileans. You know, it was dubbed youth against experience, and most times people felt experience will always carry the day. In between that Chilean team, the starting lineup, in between them, they had over 800 caps. That shows you the experience. And the Germans didn't have, I think, a little over 200. So just shows you the gulf in terms of experience. But yeah, just one mistake.
That's right. And this moment right here, I mean, when you play in a final game, we kept saying it, one major thing that can do it for you is character. And the moment the Chileans lost that ball, they knew they were going to pay for it.
I mean, they gave the Germans many gifts. I'm surprised they took just one. The defenders, the very dependable Medel, I don't know, whatever he was thinking, Jara on one, or Hara, I beg your pardon, on one occasion, made another mistake. I mean, I just can't explain this. But the Chileans, I mean, gave a good account of themselves. Yeah. You know, before this incident, there was the ball cleared off the line, a shot from Arturo Vidal. Sanchez thought he had got it past Test again, but somehow they got it off the line. And the Germans, everything I've said about them, they did. They defended well.
Right.
They weren't beaten when it mattered most. When the Chileans resorted to lumping the balls, it didn't work. When they tried those intricate 1-2s, I mean, they started forcing players like Alexis Sanchez to come back. You know, at some point they had to take Vargas off. I mean, Pizzi, was lost for options, and the Germans they made it tight, and everybody is now beginning to fancy play three at the back as work for the Germans. You know, Mustafi, Rudiger, and the other guy was solid. You had Hector and Kimmich playing as wing backs, and the two guys in the middle. So at every point there were always 7 Germans behind the ball. Wow. So it was always very difficult to, and for the first time in their history.
And I mean, the goal came early, and I said to myself, two things will happen. We're going to see a final of goals, or test the defending capacity of this German side. And I think they passed both.
They did. Wherever Matt Hummels, Jerome Boateng, wherever those guys are now, they would know that there are some guys who really might be challenging for their places. And they also put in the mix the other 20 teams that just won. Also some guys. So, and Joachim Low said it, look, we're spoiled for choices, but the biggest challenge is to win, to successfully defend next year's World Cup. And they have told the guys, you've won the Confederations Cup, but your biggest test is to fight your way into the main German squad. And we'll see the guys that are going to make it. You look at Timo Werner, you look at Rudy, the guy in the midfield, Goretzka, the guy also, the two old in midfielders.
A revelation for Germany. Okay, that's it. After the action comes the reaction. Let's go to the camp of the winning team, Germany. We have been talking. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
It's always pressure if you play for Germany, and you could see we have strong, big squad, and everybody good player here, and it will be interesting, of course. And it's a difficult choice for the manager.
Yeah, it's a pleasure that we could have won the match today. It means a lot to us, to all of us. I think it was something really special for everybody. And I'm really happy for the team. I think we did a big effort, and afterwards I think we deserved to win, even if it was a really close match.
Tell me, what's sweeter than success? The German guys, we'll live to remember them, did what some of the great German footballers coming to the Confederations Cup couldn't do, but this is really an awesome achievement for Germany. Awesome.
Huge. They wanted this, they got it. We're praising the Joachim Low now, but injuries and withdrawals forced him into this situation, and it has paid off for him. And the big test is whether he's going to pick players on merit or pick players on reputation. We're going to see. Because he had the likes of Mola, Mesut Ozil, all of those guys. They have their reputation.
They watch these guys from home and they are very impressed. I mean, it tells us one clear thing, that this is a country that has a philosophy for their football. They have a style. So it's just for you to be a professional, and they come and they plug into that style and you blend.
Yeah, that's why even when those top football playing nations, especially in Europe, even when they don't win, you see a semblance of strategy, technique, and some of these things they've imputed into that. And that's why somebody who has not been part of the national setup all his playing career plays one game and it looks like he's been there all his life. You know, some of these guys just have 3, 4, 5 caps.
Look at that.
And they're playing like the regular German machine.
That's right.
You don't know their names, but you see the game and you know this is Germany.
That's right.
Because that's the way they play.
And someone said, Yemi, that look, we're just saying it's a new team. You just mentioned some have 3, 4, 5 caps, but leadership has been intact.
Yeah, that there was no vacuum.
That's right.
You know, everything was organized well, and I mean, we talked about even when Spain was dominating the Orange Boys of Holland, you had the semblance of this. You have new players come, but nothing changes.
At all.
The pattern is still the same.
Right.
The way the team plays, and that can only be achieved if you've been training guys at the early stages. So when those guys come, what has already, the residue, what has always been in them is able to come out because they've always had it from their young age.
Because it's a system. So that's what it is. We'll continue to talk about the German side. But do you know that some fans were actually surprised that Germany won the Confederations Cup? Let's listen to them. I'll come back. We'll wrap up this show. Don't go anywhere.
I'm so happy that Germany won the Confederations because all teams come with the best players. Only Germany sent I will call it the B players, but they are so young, so not so many experience, and you see, they wanted so much and win the game. Germania!
Chile is finally very good playing today, very bad match, but it's okay. It's okay.
It's a game.
It's a game. Good Chile, good Chile.
The Germans don't win the game. Chile lose the game. That's I see. Was not a very good. The referee was not so good, I think. But Chile lose the game, not Germany win.
That's something to travel back home with. These fans, they will never cease to amaze us with their opinion. It's not about Germany winning. It's that Chile lost the game. And the Chileans, I mean, this is another good experience in the bag. They can actually just try and stay focused.
Yeah, you feel sorry for the golden generation. Arturo Vidal said, if they had, before the game, he said, if we win this game, we'll show the world that we are the best. Chile has never won any FIFA organized tournament, under 17, under 20, whatsoever. And this was the best chance. A lot of people have seen them in the South American region as lightweights, but now that they've won the South American Championship back-to-back, people are beginning to show them respect. But the golden generation is passing away. Arturo Vidal, Claudio Bravo, Medel, Aranguiz, all of those guys, up there in their 30s. Sanchez, I know Sanchez is 28, but the other guys are up there. So you need another golden generation.
That's right. That's it for Chile. I mean, let's give our 30, 40 seconds for the third place match. Portugal, they needed to go back home with something, and they did.
They did. They didn't let their heads go down. Despite trailing 1-0, put put up a fight without Cristiano Ronaldo, did what they had to do, came back, won that game, and I'm proud of them that they didn't allow how they lost the semi-final affect them. Went and did their business, and a lot of bright young talent in that Portuguese team, and it's good that they've done this now. Who knows? Maybe next time they will also be at the FIFA Confederations.
That's it. Who knows? I mean, there will be another time to talk about the FIFA Confederations Cup. I must say thank you so much for coming around. And to you out there, wherever you are watching us, don't go anywhere. The show continues right back. Stay.